It is the 26th day of February 2013, and our picture of the day comes from Jan from Germany, who has some bread with something on it that honestly looks kind of silly. Good morning, Mindcrack. What's going on? I've just been at Goodland playing with some guys who are all completely off. Okay, so Milby has been doing a Let's Play of the new Metal Gear Rising game, Revengeance, so look forward to reading his Let's Play. Go read his Let's Play, guys, at his channel, Milbyful. I don't know, go watch it. As well as the B team did a stream. They've been doing lots of streams, as well as Vidi has been, and they've been putting up those streams up on the channels, so I really recommend you go watch them. Now, myself, I am doing something similar. That's why I kind of mentioned the live streams today, is I am myself going to be doing Feed the Beast on the live stream. I heard a lot of your opinions yesterday, and a lot of you were telling me that I should just try to overlook the haters, but honestly, I do not feel like being insulted on a daily basis whenever I put up a Feed the Beast episode. So instead, I will be insulted on a daily basis when I do Feed the Beast live. That's the new plan. So I'm going to be doing Feed the Beast live streams, but I know, I've heard your guys' opinions, that a lot of you guys weren't opposed to it. The ones who were opposed to it, they only said they can't always watch live streams, and I perfectly understand that. So any live stream that I do, I will record it and upload it to YouTube. So you guys can watch it. The only thing is I will be disabling comments on those videos that if they're like from a live stream, because I do not want to have to go through those comments. So that's the plan. I didn't set my bed. Derp. Well, did I leave my minecart here? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. But yeah, so that's the plan. I'm sorry if you guys are opposed to it, but I've heard all your opinions on when I talked about it yesterday or the day before, and that's basically what I've come up with. That is, in my opinion, the best plan. So I'm sorry if you don't like it, but we're going to be doing Feed the Beast live streams. I don't know when. I will announce them on the YouTube channel when they're happening. So anyways, I've been doing some Minecraft maps lately. I've been recording them, so I have quite a few maps that I'm set to record. I've recorded one of I have like 5 that I'm going to record. So look forward to seeing all those maps over the next few weeks as I release them. So far, I've done let's see, what was it called? The 10 Iron Trials, and it was a very good map. I was very surprised about it. So look forward to that. I think I might put out the first episode of that today. The video I'm going to put out today of doing some stuff at Goodland, though, will be coming out. Look forward to that. And I want to quickly talk. I'm going to have to ride in the minecart. I thought I was just going to be able to teleport home, but I forgot I set my bed. And that is, I want to quickly talk about the temporary podcast, which if you haven't listened to it yet, I cannot stress enough how important it is you go and listen to that. It's a project that I've been putting a lot of time into, and that we've been wanting to do for a few weeks now, and we finally got around to doing it, and it's coming out weekly, and it's all about gaming, technology, and everything in between. So I really recommend you check that out. But we do need some help with it. We need to make some adjustments to it. One of the biggest things, because I've been hearing some comments already, one particularly from You Is Dead of the fan server, also known as Tyler. We're going to have a website for we already have a website, temporarypodcast.com, which links to our WordPress, temporarypodcast.wordpress.com. But we're going to have the temporarypodcast.com go to the WordPress when we're finished. But the thing is, we want to actually get a better looking website and everything, and that's going to require either someone to come forward and help us design a website. If you're like a talented designer, web designer, I'd really recommend you take a shot at making a design for WordPress and giving me a demo of it. I don't really have any opinions about it, just go off of what I've shown on the show, like that design wise, and give me a mock-up. Or a working version, preferably, like a working mock-up. if you know what I mean. So if you want to take on that project, I'd be really willing to, you know, help you out after you've come up with some sort of mock-up, just to prove that you actually know how to make a website. I don't want to like sit there and talk to somebody all day who doesn't know how to do CSS. That sounded mean. I didn't mean it to sound mean, but you know what I mean. I don't want to sit there and try to just explain what a website I want is if it's. I'm gonna shut up now because I don't know what I'm saying right. I don't mean it to be mean. If it sounded mean, that's what I want to say. Second, the one thing that Tyler, You Was Dead, said on the Reddit thread was that the show needs to have stories and stuff that we have a disagreement, like we disagree with each other on some level, and that we need to discuss, you know, why each of our points is valid. During the first show, we didn't have anything that we really disagreed on, and I really think that we can, like, me and Alex are two different people. There's gonna be a lot of stuff we agree on, and we can, you know, make humor about it. But there's also a lot that we want to, you know, go to work and just, you know, talk about it. So we're going to do that. We're going to look for news stories that we kind of have differing opinions about, so we can, you know, have some more excited conversations about it. Some other things that we want to make sure we do is we had a little bit of audio trouble at the very, very end of the podcast that we couldn't rectify in post, where I was echoing just a teeny bit. But that's not going to be a huge problem. We can make sure we fix that for the next episode. Trying to think if there's anything else, like, majorly that we need to make sure we do. We are hoping to get sponsored by, we applied for Netflix, so here's hoping Netflix likes us. I think that'd be cool. We might make a t-shirt, and we're also thinking about doing sponsorships where you pay a little bit of money and we'll do shout-outs or whatever on the show. It may not matter right now as we get started, but as time goes along and hopefully the podcast gets bigger, it might become something that people would actually be interested in, like shout-outs for their Minecraft servers and stuff. I think that would be a good way to do. I'm very being inspired, of course, if you haven't been able to tell, by the Shaft podcast and what they do. Of course, I don't want it to be the Shaft entirely. We're making sure the show is ourselves. But I've drawn a lot of inspiration from them, you know, from when I was on their podcast. I was also on the Mindcrack podcast, so I've listened to them. I very much enjoyed the Mindcrack podcast laid-back style. That's something we're going for with the Temporary podcast. But at the same time, I think that there's a level of professionalism and, you know, making it an actual podcast, not just a video that releases. You know, I'm also putting a lot of effort into it, like the Shaft podcast does. And I'm thinking that it's something good that could be good. Was this entire episode like riding in a minecart? I'm sorry. I didn't plan it to be that way. Stuff happens, man, you know. Here, you know, let's grab a shovel. Do we have a shovel? And we're going to dig this out here. I think I have a shovel back inside the storage room. Anyways, a lot of you have been wondering, well, when I'm going to be working again on the Forsaken Fortress. And if you didn't get the memo, because I've said this once before, maybe, that we're actually going to be putting that project on the back burner for reasons that I can't reveal. But we'll touch on why later on inside history, I guess. Let's just dig down. You know how they say never to dig down? Screw that rule. Hey, look, it's the redstone for the door, and I still haven't been able to contact Etho, see if he wants to come over and help us out here. It's something I've been meaning to do for a while. Let's cover this up. There we go. Much better. I was playing with Etho today. I just, he's had to go, so I didn't get a chance to have him come over and take a look at the door. But hopefully soon we'll get him over here. I don't know. My brain is tired. Hopefully your guys' brains are all good. Leave me a comment on a scale from 1 to 10. How good is your brain today? No, please don't do that. That's one of the most annoying things I see on live streams sometimes. When they'll be like, press 1 if you think, and then the chat becomes like a spam of the number 1. Like, that's what they're intending to do. And I'm just like, in what convoluted world that these live streamers live in is this a good method of collecting opinions? Like, I mean, it's meant to drive users inside the chat, but it's just kind of like kills any discussions that could actually be happening inside the chat. I don't know what that's all about, but it's apparently a frequent thing. Press 1 if you... Press 1. I don't like that. Dude, that's not what my random opinion is today, but that is opinion that I think I feel strongly about. Press 1. I don't know. I'm really enjoying doing the temporary podcast, and if you haven't checked it out, I suggest a lot. The first episode, it definitely needs some improvements, but I'm feeling really happy with this new project. I was saying this on a live stream about how a lot of the stuff I do, and I know we're going meta talk again, it happens. A lot of the stuff that I do is okay. Like, it's a good Let's Play, but it's not like the best Let's Play ever, you know. And how I kind of like feel a lot of times like I could be doing a lot better with the content I create. Like today's Good Morning Mindcrack, like I didn't know I was gonna have to travel there, and if I was like really to put a lot of, you know, care into the show, I'd probably go and re-record this entire episode, but I'm not. Maybe I should. I don't know. But I think that there's some stuff that I've done, like the Ultimate Miner, when it was you know, running quite frequently, and it is gonna come back hopefully. Just gotta talk to Silver. Not me. You guys. You guys need to remind him. I've reminded him enough. But what was I saying? The Ultimate Miner was something that I did a really great job with. I think the temporary podcast, pretty much all of my Nintendo Let's Plays, I put a lot of time into. That's why we haven't seen an episode of Mother 3 in a couple of days, because I've been wanting to make sure that we're coming on the end of the chapter, coming up on the end of the chapter, and I want to make sure I do the end of the chapter right, since it's a pretty big part of the game. So, yeah. Anyways, I think I'm done for today's episode. It's time for your random opinion. Now, okay, so this opinion, it's not going to make much sense unless you know what I'm talking about, but it's a random opinion nonetheless, so for those who get it, bravo. Stealth RS is absolutely hilarious, and I don't want it to go away. Good morning, Mindcrack.